Hello everyone and welcome back to Kinkoi. We're going to be starting a new route in this episode, and it will actually be the final route of this game. Weirdly enough, we did things totally out of order, as those of you who have been watching for a while know. So, we're actually going to be finishing with the side route herself, Akane. We weren't going to forget about her. But without further ado, let's get into it.
私へ自分の気持ちに正直になれましたか？
I generally am, yes.
勇気を出せましたか？もし迷っているなら思い出して。後悔の苦しさ、悲しさ、私は知っているよね。陸上と同じで、私ならきっと頑張れるはずです。私の大好きなあの人に勇気を出して大切なことを伝えよう。
Who are we talking to? A month had already passed since I enrolled at Noble Academy.
先輩、今朝もお疲れ様でした。
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good work. Akane-chan had once again roped me into doing radio calisthenics again today. And it had become routine to talk to her like this after we were done.
どうですか？朝日を浴びながら体を動かすの気持ちいいですよね。
I mean, I would rather just do the basking without the exercise, but I guess if I have to. Yeah, it's not bad at all. The early morning air was a little chilly. Although I was huddled up at the start, I warmed up in no time once I started moving. If it were in the middle of winter, I'm sure I would have stayed in bed no matter how many times you'd probably try to tear me out of it.
そうでしょうか。冬こそ体をほぐすために朝から運動するものじゃないですか？
No, I would want to hibernate like a bear. You're not wrong, but still. By the way, what about summer?
適度な運動は夏バテしにくくなります。
Are you even capable of getting heat exhaustion? No, there was that one time.
ちなみに秋も風邪をひきづらくなりますね。
And let me guess, it fights off allergies in the spring. She was gung-ho year-round, wasn't she?
継続は力なりですよ、先輩。
I do get that, I guess.
というわけで、ぜひこれからも毎日一緒に頑張りましょう。
Okay. Every day. Skipping looked to be out of the question as long as Mina-chan was keeping an eye on me. I bet she'd say, "It is appalling to give up on something midway." I don't know who I was trying to sound like. It came out like a weird Miss Piggy C-3PO combination, but whatever.
はい、続けることが大切です。
Another reason skipping looked impossible was Akane-chan's enthusiasm. She was even more enthusiastic now than before our survival experience during the power outage. You know though, radio calisthenics really take me back. I think I last did them when I moved up into middle school?
先輩、そんなに運動してなかったんですか？
Well, for radio the base... whatever. It wasn't like I never exercised. Aren't radio calisthenics something you only do during sports meets, or like what elementary schoolers do during summer breaks? It was like the various stamp rallies that you'd find in a park or at an elementary school first thing in the morning, and you could trade those stamps for stationery. They're not embarrassing or anything now that I'm older, but I mostly stick to light stretches or otherwise when I do get around to exercising.
言われてみればそうですね。今やってるのだってたまたまみんながここに集まってるからですし。
What did you do before? It is an easy environment to gather together in.
ほら、中学生になると学区が広がるじゃないですか。
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
仲の良かった友達と離れちゃったりしたらやらなくなるのも当然かもですね。
Yeah. Radio calisthenics seemed like the sort of exercise you didn't do alone. Maybe it was because it was often treated like a group activity when you're younger?
この前、妹がいる友達に聞いたんですけど、
Hmm?
最近は夏休みのラジオ体操もやらないところが増えてきてるらしいですよ。
Huh, really? That was unexpected. Although everyone seemingly woke up at the crack of dawn when I was in elementary school to try and earn the perfect attendance award.
保護者の負担だとか、近所の方から騒音の苦情とかで厳しくなってきているみたいですね。
Ah, you do see news like that these days, don't you? There were even sports clubs that had prohibited talking out of consideration for the neighborhood.
サッカーや野球で声を出すななんて言われたらたまったもんじゃないですよ。
Yeah, I bet they wouldn't be viable that way. Not even pros could manage to play by relying solely on eye contact, even if you told them to.
自由にのびのびできるのがスポーツのいいところなのに、それを押さえつけてどうするつもりなんでしょうね。
I don't know, maybe it builds character or something? Eh, true enough. What good does stifling everyone do, huh? I did have my share of thoughts on that subject, but I shoved them deep down in my heart so they wouldn't show on the surface. We've been down that route many times, figuratively and literally.
そういう点で言えば、このノーブル学園は好条件なんですよ。
Really?
はい。周りには学園の生徒しか住んでませんから、社会の目はあまり気にする必要がありません。
Oh well.
それに、みんながやるから参加するって子も多いんです。ダイエットにちょうどいいみたいですね。
That makes sense. Someone had laid the groundwork and it became what it was today. Essentially, they'd started doing radio calisthenics in the morning at some point, and they kept doing them to this day since nobody would ever stop them. That much I could imagine. I bet it started off with 2 or 3 people, but then more and more students took part as time went on. That was the impression I got from watching the boarders who had jumped right in. What's up?
いえ、なんでもありません。いろいろとおしゃべりしましたけど、私、ラジオ体操には結構感謝してるんですよ。
Is it because it's the time you get to spend with me? Thankful?
はい、感謝です。
Because you love exercise?
それもあるんですけど、一緒に体操することでいろんな人と仲良くなれたのがとっても嬉しいんです。
Oh, okay, that's legit. Good friends, huh? Yeah, that is something to be happy about.
はい。
Seeing such a genuine smile nearly made my own lips curl upward as well.
それでですね。私、先輩とも仲良くなりたいです。ぜひ、これからもよろしくお願いします。
Okay. What do you mean by... I asked after hearing that specific comment.
仲のいい人と一緒にいると楽しいじゃないですか。せっかくの学園生活なんですから、精一杯楽しまないと損ですよ。
Unless you keep failing and repeating?
先輩は今こうしてるの楽しくないですか？
No comment. No, it is fun. Reina and Ria aside, it was because of Akane-chan that I was able to have casual conversations with the other dorm residents. Thanks for inviting me. The invigorating feeling I got from exercising first thing in the morning may have been a big part of it too. And for whatever reason, it left me with the sense that today would be a great day.
はい。どういたしましてです。
Well then, shouldn't we start heading back? We need to get ready for class.
もうそんな時間ですか。
I don't know, there aren't clocks anywhere, so maybe. Well, we've been talking for a while.
そうですよね。朝ごはんも食べなきゃ。
It was nearly 7 o'clock, around the time that boarders got together to have breakfast.
それでは先輩、失礼します。
Yeah, see you later. I was a little cold since we stood around talking after working up a sweat. It was probably in my best interest to take a shower.
オーロ、おはよ
Hey, Reina. Yeah, morning.
う。朝から張り切ってるね。
What? Because of radio calisthenics?
そう。まさか続けてるとは思わなかった。
I don't have a lot of choice. Mina-chan suggested it. Although that wasn't the only reason, there was no point in even mentioning it, so I kept my mouth shut.
神にゃんか。オーロが本当の意味で安息の地を見つけるのは、まだ当分先になりそうだね。
You have no idea. For sure. It wasn't like I hated my current situation. But it was a pain that this happened after things had finally taken a turn for the better. I envy you, Reina. You're leading a free and happy life. You haven't a care in the world.
朝一から失礼かよ。私だってそれなりにちゃんと考えてるっつーに。
You do? Sorry about that.
まあさすがにパンツ一丁の写真を拡散されるほど愉快な人生は送ってないけどね。
Excuse me? Don't remind me. I'd love to completely wipe that one from my memory if I could.
でもさ、実際悪くはないっしょ？今まで避けられてた子たちから認められたようなもんだし。
Persistence is key. It does make me happy that they've accepted me, but the underwear part's a problem.
やっぱそうだよね。
So could they. Did it even make rich girls happy to carry around pictures of a guy in his underwear in the first place?
にしてもさ、オーロ、最近アカネちんと仲いいじゃん？その辺どうなん？
You think so?
あ、今ちょっと挙動った。
You sharp-eyed jerk.
アカネちん人懐っこいし、結構グイグイ来るっしょ？ついつい話が弾んじゃうんだよね。
True story. Yeah, I know what you mean.
いい後輩って言うとそうなんだけど、なんかそれだけじゃないっていうか。
Her internal combustion capabilities?
なんていうの？実家のような安心感？
I don't know about the parents part, but I could see the sense of security. In fact, it was because of Akane-chan's warm and welcome nature that I was able to have such a carefree conversation with her. Compared to the good friend vibes I got from Reina, Akane-chan felt entirely different.
男と女が仲良くなれば、その後はどうなるか。楽しみだよね。
Have you been watching When Harry Met Sally? Like I care about that. Whatever happens, happens.
あれ？アカネちん脈なし？
Well, I did select her on the main screen, so yes. It's nothing like that. To be honest, I didn't quite know how I felt about her yet. That was accurate enough in the friendly sense. She had accepted me from the beginning, and was a lovely, cheerful girl on top of it. But if you were to ask me if those feelings were romantic...
悩んでおる悩んでおる。いいね、青春だね。
We are the same age. Leave me alone.
相談があればいつでも乗ってあげるからね。
And we probably will. Damn you, you nurturing friend.
さてさて、私はそろそろ部屋に戻ろっかな。朝ごはん食べに行かなきゃ。
I've got to get ready too.
オーロも朝のムラムラを鎮めるのはいいけど、遅刻しないようにね。
As if I'd do that first thing in the morning. What the heck did she think of me? I wasn't going to masturbate, okay?
オーロは朝ごはんどうすんの？もうみんな気にしないだろうし、一緒する？
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind having you around. Mind tagging along? I was still a little uneasy about the whole thing, and it was reassuring to have Reina around.
かしこまり。じゃあ30分後に喫茶店ってことで。
Aye, aye, Captain. Got it. Half an hour was plenty of time to take a nice long shower. Among other things.
おう。
Oh, hey, Rhea. I closed the door. That was strange. Getting some morning exercise should have woken me up.
おい、
I let out a hysterical yelp as Ria leaned in close. Did I walk into the wrong room or something? Are you kidding? Do you think she would have a box stack in the corner that never leaves? Maybe.
いいや、お前の部屋で合ってる。
That's what I thought. Why are you hanging out in here then?
んな細かいこと気にするな。
Is it because you are petite?
あ、これ借りてるぞ。
She wagged the cup she always used as an ashtray in the air. Well, that's fine and all. I was more concerned about something else. Wasn't there a girl in this room? A girl with silver hair?
お前また違う女を部屋に連れ込んでんの？しかも朝一から？
Potentially two. Hold on, it's not like that. You've got the wrong idea. First of all, if you're going to say that, then shouldn't you question the fact that you're the one that barged in here without asking?
あ？ああ、俺はいいんだよ。
How?
それより銀髪の女だったか？少なくとも俺が来た時にはいなかったけど。
I see. I was sure Mina-chan had things of her own to do. She woke me up and finished her work, so she might have gone back to her own room for now.
誰？
Hmm?
だからその銀髪。お前のこれ？
Not in this game. In the fan disc, but we've already done her route, so... No. Ria said while holding up her pinky finger. It's not like that. That was such an outdated expression.
だろうな。知ってる。
You're pretty rude yourself. Would it make sense if I said she's Sylvie's little sister? She moved into the dorm yesterday.
一人で？
Alone.
ふーん。
Ria must have lost interest over the course of this conversation and puffed on her cigarette. Well, if you were to ask, this fit her to a T. I'd gotten quite used to this myself these past few days. So, why are you in my room today?
ん？あ、いや、朝っぱらから聞き慣れたうるせえ声が聞こえて目が覚めちまったんだよ。
Like, Mina and myself, or the radio calisthenics people?
ラジオ体操始めたのか？
Option B. More or less, not that I know how long I'll keep them up.
ふーん。まあいいんじゃねえの？ラジオ体操悪くないと思うけど。
Really?
もちろんお前がいいならだけど。
I was positive she'd have something snarky to say to me since she came over so early. Looks like that hadn't been the case. Oh, right, I was thinking of taking a shower. I'm a little sweaty.
そっか。じゃあ俺も戻るわ。
Oh, you're leaving? You can stick around if you want.
アホか。風呂上がりの男と一緒にいるつもりはねえよ。
I'm not some dude. I'm Ouro.
今日はさっきのが聞きたかっただけ。
You mean when you asked about the radio calisthenics?
そう。
It was rare for her to show interest in anything, as she only seemed to care about herself.
あー、部屋帰って寝るわ。ったく、朝から起こされちまったせいで、こっちは寝不足なんだよ。
Everything makes you sleep deprived. You really do sleep a lot, huh? And you're gone. Ria said everything on her mind, then left the room. Watch the cup you keep using as an ashtray. It was a quiet weekday morning. By all rights, this should be an ordinary, everyday thing. This must have become second nature for momentary periods of serenity to feel lackluster. I should stop standing around and hop in the shower. It was a long shower. I'm beat. It was great that the borders had opened up to me, but that meant I needed to be considerate in other ways. I acted under the assumption that they all hated me until now, and would respond defiantly in some form or fashion. But the situation had now changed. I needed to keep a level head at all times to avoid damaging the trust I'd finally established.
Senpai!
Hi. Hey, good work earlier.
はい、お疲れ様です。
I could have laid back conversations with Akane-chan, just like Reina said. It helped that she was so upbeat. She may have been my one comfort in the storm.
先輩、これからお時間ありますか？
I have nothing but time. Yeah, I do.
これからおやつ品評会するんですよ。
A snack fair? A snack fair? Okay, I didn't realize that was going to be the next question.
コンビニやスーパーの面白そうな新商品をみんなで味見するんです。
Ooh. One of those get-togethers where you'd enthusiastically buy up everything in sight, all while laughing and squealing as you eat? I knew how carried away guys could get in those sorts of scenarios, but I bet women could actually give out legitimate critiques.
ですね。先輩も一緒にどうかなって思いまして。
Is first year girl C going to be there? Because if so, I don't know about that. I don't have any extra sweets on me, though.
そこは気にしなくても大丈夫です。今回ちょっと買いすぎちゃって多分余っちゃうんで、先輩も食べてくれるとありがたいです。
Twist my arm, why don't you? Really? Sure, if you don't mind.
本当ですか？やったー！私すぐにお菓子を持ってきます。ここで待っててくださいね。
And there she went. I would only be going to eat sweets empty-handed, but was it really all right? You know, though, I only have cup noodles and canned food in my room. About all that was left was ramen. They were drinks, but they might go over surprisingly well. Guess I'll go grab those. I popped open the fridge and grabbed a couple of ramens. I didn't know how many people would be there, but 10 or so should be enough. If that was too many, then I could just bring them back with me. I'll have to go replenish my stockpile soon. I headed back with Ramoon in tow. Had Akane-chan not made it back yet? I didn't see her anywhere. She usually dashes everywhere.
あれ？市松？ここにいるってことは、あんたもおやつ食べに来たの？
Yes, I did. A crowd of girls made their way over. Well, it just kind of worked out this way.
ああ、あかねちゃんに引っ張り込まれたんですね。
How did you know? What are you grinning for?
別に仲良しだなって思っただけだけど。
あんたらいっつも一緒にいるもんね。
Huh? I didn't really think so.
朝は一緒にラジオ体操して、夜はここでよく夫婦漫才してるでしょ？
Is that what married couples are supposed to do? Oh crap, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. But married comedy act.
コンビ名は松ぼっくりでどう？市松と栗生だし。
Don't just lump us together like that. Was I with Akane-chan that often?
先輩！これ見てくださいよ！
What?
プロテインです。これすっごいまずいんですよ。
And what do you want me to do with it?
先輩にもこのまずさをぜひ味わってほしくて。ささ、ぐいっとどうぞ。
Nah, I wouldn't intentionally try something nasty.
この気持ちを先輩と分かち合いたいんです。私と一緒に飲みましょう。
Whoa, you're spilling, you're spilling. I get it, I'll drink it, so calm down.
それでは先輩、グビグビっとどうぞ。
Oh, do I have to guzzle? What is this?
だからプロテインです。パッケージにはフルーツ味って書いてあるんですけど、生臭いんですよ。
What is it? Jackfruit? Why did this happen? Who makes this stuff?
知りません。安かったので買いました。
I can see why. Quit screwing around. And hey, how many did you bring? You brought it all? You drank some too.
はい、いただきます。まずいです。先輩、聞いてください。
Hmm?
世紀の大発見ですよ。もしかしたら私、ノーベル賞も夢じゃないかもしれません。
Alright, I'll bite. I haven't heard that phrase since elementary school. So, what's up?
ガムとチョコを一緒に食べると、ガムが溶けてなくなっちゃうんですよ。
Okay. It sure does.
あれ？知ってたんですか？
I think it's a relatively famous trick.
さすが先輩、やりますね。それでは私のあふれる知性をご覧に入れましょう。
Sure.
じゃがいもってナス科の野菜なんですよ。知ってました？
I think I actually have heard that. No, I didn't. But more importantly, could you do something about that smug look on your face?
びっくりしてくださいよ。それから私を褒めてください。先輩
Yes, yes, yes. Ah, what is it?
何でした？
Oh no, she lost the green diamond. How would I know?
いいじゃないですか。用がないなら作ります。先輩、遊びましょ
Okay. Sure, but to do what?
う。鬼ごっことか？
Oh, there's no way we could beat you at tag. Are you an elementary school boy?
楽しいですよ。大人になってからやってみると、いろいろ戦略考えて逃げたり追いかけたりできますし。
You strategize?
失礼かよ。
that actually was pretty mean. 55 points.
結構似てると思ったのに。
Not enough discipline.
もう一回チャンスをください。
This is what it was like when I looked back at these past couple of days. We were together a lot, except for when I was in my room.
なに黙っちゃって。照れてんの？
No, it just takes me a little while to think. Nah, it's not like that. I didn't realize it until you said something, but I guess Akane-chan and I are together pretty often.
今さら気づいたの？ドン引き。
Look, I am not fast.
これだから庶民は気遣いのできないオスなんて虚勢してしまえばいいんですわ。
Okay, and this is exactly why I didn't want to come if you were going to be here. To the extent we spoke more often, I thought I had gotten quite a handle on these people too, except for the last one. I knew she was half joking, but as a man, it was terrifying to hear her go castrate this and castrate that. But at least she also applies it to herself, so that makes it better? No, it doesn't.
先輩、お待たせしました。
Welcome back. Wow, you brought a ton again. This isn't the nasty stuff, is it?
来た来た。今日のラインナップはどんな感じ？
見てください。ポテチに地域限定の変わり種ポッチ。それからこっちはちょっと珍しい系スナックです。
What's semi-unusual about them? Banana-flavored potato chips. These are mandarin orange? Hold on, what the heck is a shortcake flavor?
面白そうだから買っちゃいました。
芋なのかケーキなのかよくわかんないんだけど。これは市松の担当ね。頼んだわよ、名誉会員。
What's with that random title?
先輩、遠慮なくどうぞ。
Well, I guess they could have just called us a guinea pig and left it at that. The chips were opened up and served onto a pre-prepared plate. This aspect was pretty sophisticated in every little detail. I'm seriously going to eat these? Ugh, it smelled kind of sweet.
何ビビってんのよ。男らしいとこ見せなさいよ。食べないと虚勢しますわよ。食べても虚勢しますけど。
I don't like you. Nice personalities you've all got there.
先輩が食べたら私も食べますから。ここは死なばもろともです。
Shouldn't you have said we will all go down with the chip? then we could just not eat them. But I guess logic like that didn't work here. Hey, down the hatch.
おー、いった。どうなの？食レポ食レポ。
It's sweet at first, but a little salty at the end.
おー、なるほど。先輩の評価はありですか？それともなしですか？
Smash. It's surprisingly passable.
え、マジで？
Seriously, you get an instant hit of salty sweetness with a lingering aftertaste.
では、私も行きます。甘いです。でも、しょっぱい。
Right?
芋の味もしっかりするのが笑えます。
It's a great flavor. Relish it. Yeah, exactly. It's like sweet potato at first, then... Our fingertips touched over the plate. It was no big deal. The sort of accident that happened all the time when a large group of people was hovering around snacks.
ごめんなさい。
It's all right. However, it was a different story when I got such an exaggerated reaction. What's wrong?
なんでもありません。
She looked away and had begun to fidget in place. She would flick a glance at me before panicking and looking away again. Given this reaction, I wasn't sure what I should do.
何あんたたち、芸風変えたの？勢いで押すだけじゃないんだ。
No, something real happened.
あかねさん、お顔が赤いですわ。あ、もしかして、矯正していないオスに触れたから病気に？
Our health education system has failed this girl.
なわけないでしょ。
先輩、すみませんでした。
This sort of thing happens all the time. I'm not worried about it.
はい。
いいね。甘酸っぱいね。
No, it was sweet and salty. You didn't taste it.
思春期漫才か。新しい。不潔ですわ。虚勢もしていないオスと触れ合うなんて、想像しただけで寒気が。
このゲロウの衛生面についてはご安心を。
Ah,
私がしっかり管理してますから大丈夫ですわ。
somebody tie a bell on her. Mina-chan, when did you get here?
つい先ほどから。それよりここで何をしていますの？
Fearing for my life, but also having fun?
おやつ品評会じゃん。私も混ぜて混ぜて。
Mina-chan and Reina showed up out of the blue. What do you two think? Want to try them?
ショートケーキ味のチップス。冗談ですの？
Why, are you laughing?
いいや。これがまたマジなんだよ、神にゃん。こうして商品になっちゃうくらいマジなんだって。
正気を疑いますわ。
まあまあ、何事も経験だよ。
自分で食べます。こらおやめなさい。
ほれほれ、お食べんさい。
こぼれますわ。はしたないでしょ。
I was grateful to have a bit of a breather. Their arrival meant that the odd mood that had formed between myself and Akane-chan had passed in the blink of an eye.
普通のお菓子もありますから、無理に食べなくてもいいんですよ。
Oh, what? Where was my invitation for that?
私ポッチーいただき。オーロも食べる？
あなたもお食べなさい。ゲロウも食べますわよ。
Ah. Right, right.
ラムネもあるじゃん。これオーロの提供？
Yeah, they do fit into the cheap sweets theme.
初めて見るものですけど、口にしても大丈夫なのでしょうか？
Do you know how to open them? You go like this.
ゲロウ、私の分も開けてよろしくてよ。
Oh, are you sure you don't want to do it yourself?
じゃあ私のもよろしくね。
You have no excuse. Ah, what am I going to do with you? Akane-chan, want me to open yours too? Hmm? Oh. What was that all about? I thought back on what had happened in the foyer. Akane-chan was always so energetic and cheerful. She was a nice, friendly girl who lightened up whenever you talked to her. And that girl had looked a little down in the dumps. I've never seen her react that way before. It wouldn't have fazed me if we were just talking, but she was acting really weird after we bumped into one another. She doesn't hate me, right? That didn't seem quite right. At the very least, she wasn't outright disgusted by me, unlike somebody. What made her act that way then?
胸焼けがしますわ。
Are you okay?
ええ、なんとか。それにしても、あの商品を企画した人間は何を考えてますの？
Junk food or just those one particular type of chips? Trying to come up with a gimmick, I'm sure. If you took a picture like the one earlier and posted it on social media, it would spread like wildfire.
理解に苦しみますわね。
Oh, it's the Ramoon, got it. The amusement commoners got from willingly digging into an obvious recipe for disaster probably made no sense to royalty.
ところでゲロ、いつも元気のいい子、今日は体調でも崩してましたの？
You mean Akane-chan?
いつも二人で楽しそうに騒いでいるでしょ？
Apparently. Mina-chan felt that way about us too? I've got no idea. Why don't you ask her directly?
そうですか。
Oh, I didn't think you were actually going to do it, but okay. She left. I had a lot on my mind, but what stood out most of all... Can things stay the same between us? Probably not.
金色ラブリッチ！
Look at her go! The next day, I went to sleep feeling a little gloomy, so I really wasn't at the top of my game. I wish someone would praise me for showing up to radio calisthenics anyway. Habits were incredible things. The way my body automatically sprung into motion was a somewhat nostalgic sensation. Was this what it felt like back when I took part in club activities?
先輩！おはようございます！
Hey, one for the counter. She was wearing her usual cheerful smile. Akane-chan didn't seem at all bothered by what had happened yesterday. Morning, Akane-chan. I acted like my usual self, and I was sure that was the right call.
今日もしっかり頑張りましょうね。
Someone's full of energy.
はい、当然です。元気だけが取り柄ですから。
Oh, you have many redeeming qualities. That's obviously not true. You've got plenty of wonderful qualities. See? You're easy to talk to, sociable, and a considerate, nice girl. You're courteous and pleasant to your upperclassmen without acting timid toward them. There really aren't many girls like that. All of the younger girls I know tend to be conceited.
そうなんですか。
I guess that's why I hope you'll stay just the way you are. For whatever reason, Akane-chan looked upset by my response. Had I screwed up?
おーい、そろそろ始めるよ。
はーい、すぐ行きます。先輩、行きましょう。
Oh, yeah. A single conversation could really leave an impact on a person, huh? This was a tough one. But then, once radio calisthenics began...
5、6、7、8。
Okay, now I want to know which one of you is the one that keeps saying scary things? Is it you? I feel like it's you. Akane-chan moved around in her usual energetic way. When I saw her like this, it made it seem like nothing was wrong. Even so, I couldn't help but worry. Was she only acting this way because she was concentrating on an activity she liked? I may as well try to talk to her again after we were done.
5、6、7、
Ah. Our eyes unexpectedly locked mid-exercise.
先輩なんで私を見て
Crap. I've been staring back at her since earlier. It looked like she completely lost focus on the task at hand. The writing was on the wall. I would have to do something about this, huh? I done goofed.
金色ラブリッチ
Oh, sleepy. I was far too absorbed in reading manga and stayed up later than I should have. Morning radio calisthenics were pretty rough on me as a result. Oh yeah, speaking of radio calisthenics, I wonder if something happened to Akane-chan. As far as I knew, this was the first time she'd ever been late. Maybe she just overslept? It was a free at-will activity, and she wasn't required to show up. Just, it did worry me a little. Our time together, both in the mornings and evenings, had gotten shorter. When we did talk, the conversations didn't last long. That was because we could sense that the relationship we had up until this point was changing slightly. Next is math, huh? At the rate I'm going, I'll wrap up by bedtime. Something small was stuck between my notebooks. What's this? I pulled it out. It was an envelope with a cute design. Is this?
ねえオーロ
Hey, Sylvie. Yes?
どうしたの
Nothing.
今、何か机の中に隠しましたか？
It was porn. No, it wasn't. It's nothing. I'm not hiding anything, really. Oh, crap. What should I do? I bet it would be awfully difficult to deceive a professional bodyguard.
ああ、わかったわ。さっき帰ってきた小テストの答案を隠してるんでしょ。
That's exactly what it is. My grades suck. Yeah, maybe. Please stop. This is bad for my heart. This is the sort of look you use when cross-examining someone, not when you're skeptical of them.
まあいいでしょう。市松殿がシルビー様に危害を加えるとは考えにくいですし。
There, yeah, totally.
失礼よエル。オールはお友達なんだからそんなことするわけないでしょ。
備えは常に怠るべきではありません。
That's not what you were saying on the last route.
もう堅苦しいんだから。
Actually, it's exactly what she was saying on the last route. So, did you need something?
あ、そうそう。オーロ、今週末の予定は空いてる？
Probably. I'm not up to anything in particular at the moment.
よかった。実は午前中に少し時間が空きそうなの。エルと一緒にオーロの部屋にお邪魔してもいいかしら。
市松殿申し訳ない。シルビア様がどうしてもと聞いてくれないのです。
No, I don't mind at all. While listening to Sylvie and Ella-san ramble on, a thought suddenly occurred to me in the back of my mind. It looked like I had successfully managed to hide you-know-what inside my desk, which meant my next issue was... When can I actually check what this is? Huh? It's very quiet. Now is about right. The sun was setting. If I didn't have anything to attend to, it would have been nice to quietly watch the golden colors on the roof with Ria. But after getting something like this, well... During lunchtime, it made for a good opportunity to be alone and open the envelope. And inside, I found just what I had expected. A letter. Now my heart's racing. It only made sense I'd be nervous. This was the first love letter of Ichimatsu Ouro's life. Lovely, girly letters all in a row. The only thing written there was one simple message. I will come to the classroom after school. It would make me happy if you were there waiting for me. No one was secretly challenging me to something, right? I couldn't quite tell based on the feel of the letter. I mean, it wasn't like any of the girls especially hated me, except for Jokisaki. Actually, there may be a lot. Jokisaki still hated my guts, there it is. And there were lots of girls outside the dorm who didn't think much of me. I wish I knew who wrote this letter. The sender wasn't listed, and the only hint I had was their handwriting. There's obviously no telling from the writing alone. It was due to that letter that the morning felt terribly long and hazy. Who could it be? Ah! There she was! I needed to cool it. First, I had to stay calm and figure out who it was. Akane! Akane-chan?
お待たせしました。
Akane-chan was the one who had given me the letter? It wasn't like this was completely unexpected, but it was definitely still surprising. No, it wasn't. We picked her on the main screen.
手紙読んでいただけましたか？
I did. It was delightfully ominous. Yeah.
どうでしょうか？
Huh? About what? We both had question marks above our heads.
あれ？手紙読んでいただいたんですよね。
Were there multiple pages and I only read the first one? Yeah, that's why I was waiting here.
じゃあ、私の伝えたいこと伝わってると思うんですけど。
Not to me. Huh?
文章を書くの上手じゃないですけど、1枚目に全てを込めたつもりです。
Oh no, there was more and we didn't read the whole thing. I think this is all that I got, though.
はい、それ私が入れた手紙です。
This was all that was inside.
あれ1枚だけ。私最初の1枚を入れ忘れてます。
For once it wasn't our fault.
徹夜で書いたのに机の上に置きっぱなしだ。もうやだ。
Oh, poor Akane. She was sobbing. Sorry, Akane-chan, but I felt all of the tension suddenly drain from my body.
忘れちゃったものは仕方ありません。ここまで来たんだから自分で伝えます。
She had guts?
私こういうのは初めてなのでうまく伝わるかどうか不安ですけど。頑張れ、私。
I believe in you. I figured I should hear her out until the end, so I waited where I stood.
ですね。私、栗生茜は先輩のことが
Aw.
好きです。
Looks like I was right, and I expected her follow-up reply to be just as predictable.
よろしければ私とお付き合いをしていただけないでしょうか。
Yep, right again. Thanks to that, my doubts immediately disappeared. Can I ask something?
はい、なんでしょう。
What about me did you fall in love with? I should have just given her a yes or no answer, but I needed to know why she felt that way.
先輩は私にとってヒーローだからです。
Oh wow, that's a lot of praise. I am?
はい。先輩は 当たり前だったのかもしれませんけど、私にとっては特別でした。
Do you mean the blackout? Oh yeah. That was the only thing that came to mind. I'd only comforted Akane-chan while she cried, and that was all.
そうです。あの日がきっかけでした。理由も聞かずに、ただ慰めてくれました。あの時から私、先輩のそばにいたいなって、一緒にいれたらいいなって思ってたんです。かっこよくって、誰にでも優しくて素敵だなって。先輩のこといつも目で追いかけちゃうんです。
Aren't you just overly romanticizing me?
いえ、私にはそう見えるんです。
I felt an overwhelming sense of happiness and embarrassment. Was this how it felt to be complimented by someone?
たくさんお話できるようになって、一緒にラジオ体操をしてくれるようになって、それから私の中で先輩のことがどんどん大きくなってきたんです。でも先輩のことを意識し始めてから、私ちょっとおかしくなっちゃいまして。普通に話せてたはずなのに、無理してる感じで何を話せばいいのかなってわからなくなっちゃうこと何回もあって。
I recalled her recent behavior and noticed she seemed more tongue-tied than usual. Yeah, me too, I feel that. Especially the other day when our fingers suddenly touched. I had never seen her so shy before.
先輩に変な子だって思われたらどうしようとか、いろいろ考えちゃって。ちょっと寝不足です。
I see.
うまく言えたかわかりませんけど、私の気持ちはこんな感じです。それでですね、先輩のお気持ちを聞かせていただけますか？
Knowing all that, how should I respond? Now that I'd heard Akane-chan's feelings on the subject, I decided to give her an answer true to my heart. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm obviously really happy you feel that way about me. I think you're a great girl, and you're super cute too. But when I ask myself if those are romantic feelings, I'm honestly not sure. You said that I'm cool, but that's not true at all. I admired that golden radiance, and I was trying desperately to be cool. She'd only seen my good side, and I just happened to look that way. Besides, I'm sorry, but I still don't know you very well. You're my underclassman, we live in the same dorm, and you love track. That's all I really know. So, I can't really respond to your feelings right away.
それなら私のことをもっと知ってください。
Her eyes were direct and pure.
先輩、お付き合いしてる方はいないんですよね。
Not in this timeline. Right, I'm not.
それなら先輩がまだ知らない私を知れば好きになってもらえるチャンスがあると思うんです。
Can't argue with that.
ですから私に時間をください。
Are you okay with that? I was in no position to make any grand gestures, and that was just postponing my response.
頑張るのは自由ですよね。
I don't believe you're capable of trying any less than that. Huh?
先輩が 私のこと好きになってくれるように、私が頑張るのは、いい、ですよね。
Well,
私、諦めが悪いんです。まだ入り込める場所が少しでもあるなら、私は精一杯努力して先輩に振り向いてもらいます。
her declaration of love was direct and dazzling. I wondered, why me? Wasn't she under the wrong impression given the predicament we had been in? What if someone else other than me had taken charge?
でも、もし先輩に好きな人がいるなら仕方ないですけど。
There's nobody like that.
本当ですか？
Mm-hmm. Regardless, I couldn't answer her here and now.
じゃあ、少しでいいんです。これから私のことを見てください。
I mean, I'm trying to, but I've got to read the text at the bottom of the screen too.
私を見て、知ってください。先輩のために私、一生懸命頑張ります。
Sure. I'll give you a little of my time too. Give more than that.
よろしくお願いします、先輩。
The idea of letting her down was scary.
金色ラブリッチェ。私はまだ走り続けていますか？目指す場所は変わっていませんか？ずっと変わらずにいてくれたら私は嬉しいです。変わらずにいること、大好きなことをずっと大好きなままでいること、それがどれだけ大変で難しいことか、今の私にはまだわからないけれど、きっと大丈夫だって信じています。だって私は走ることがこんなにも大好きなんだから。
It was our day off. Mina-chan had work to do and was absent, which meant I could spend the morning lounging around. Boo. My brain had come to a halt. I was so out of whack, an unintentional buh came out of my mouth. My mind shooting straight off into the clouds. I knew exactly why. The thing that had taken over my entire mind was cordyceps.
私、栗生茜は先輩のことが好きです。
I'm stumped. I honestly had no idea what to do. Would it be right to keep treating her like I always had, or should I perceive her as a special girl? Kiryu Akane-chan, huh? Afterward, I looked into her a little in my own way, or rather, I made the effort to get to know her. As a result, I learned a ton I hadn't known about Akane-chan. She'd previously won a track and field competition and had enrolled in Noble Academy while shouldering the burden of everyone's expectations. Unfortunately, Akane-chan got hurt during a spring tournament shortly after starting school here. She mentioned it was a knee injury, I think. By the sound of it, it hadn't fully healed yet. The knee was a vital body part for playing sports, and it must have placed a heavy burden on her mind. It would take time for a knee injury to heal, and it would be easy to either relapse or have her condition deteriorate. It must have been rough on her. I'd seen plenty of people give up on sports due to injuries, and I could vividly recall their gloomy expressions as they did. They wanted to keep playing but couldn't. It wasn't due to environment or circumstance, but for absolutely unavoidable reasons. It was different for me, that they had to find their own path. Who could it be so early in the morning? It's Sylvie. Unusual for her to call, and may as well answer it for now. Hello? What did you do? Hmm? With what?
今日、オーラのお部屋に遊びに行く予定だったでしょ？
Not gonna lie, I totally forgot. Yeah? Oh yeah, we had talked about that. It had completely slipped my mind after Akane-chan's confession.
昨日の夜に急な公務が入っちゃったのよ。ねえ、ひどいと思わない？
That is terrible. Not much you can do about it if it's work, is there?
仕事とオーロなら私は迷わずオーロを取るわ。
It's very sweet, but we're not on your route. What was with this princess? Striking as she was.
シルビア様、時間です。
いやー、今日はオーロと遊ぶの。
いけません。先方がお待ちですよ。市松殿、そういうことですので、申し訳ないですが、今日の予定はキャンセルさせてください。
I don't mind, but why is she in a bubble in your full body? Got it. Take care, okay?
ありがとうございます。
ひどいわ、オーロ。私に仕事を取れって言うの？今日私がどれだけ楽しみにし。
The call ended. Looks like my day just opened up. Then again, I wasn't in the mood to go out for no reason either. Why is Sylvie still on screen? Hi, Akane. Even if I sat here spacing out, I would just end up thinking about nothing but Akane-chan. It had been difficult to talk to her ever since the day she confessed. I know she wanted me to learn more about her at the time, but I guess we really had become self-conscious around each other. I got tongue-tied whenever I tried to come up with something to chat about, and looking her straight into the eye was kind of embarrassing. I need to pull myself together. Akane-chan had put her heart on her sleeve. It was my turn to show her how I felt back. But I still hadn't figured out how I felt. Who could it be this time? Coming.
先輩、おはようございます。
I'm counting it. Yeah, morning. Who should appear but the lady of the hour? Yep, startling for sure.
先輩、今からお時間ありますか？
As it happens, yes I can. Huh?
今日のご予定、お暇でしょうか？
Wow, she was raring to go. My plans just got canceled a second ago, actually. What did you do?
本当ですか？やったー！ラッキーです！喜んじゃいけませんよね。大切な用事だったかもしれませんし。
Nah, just plans to hang out.
それならよかったです。では先輩、今からデートしましょう。
A date?
はい、デートっす。
What will I wear?
私、考えたんです。自分のことを先輩にもっと知ってもらうためにどうすればいいかって。
And your answer is a date?
はい、そうです。最近、先輩とあまりお話できてなくて、その間にいろいろ考えました。そこで出た結論としては、行くところまで行った方がいいんじゃないのかなって思いまして。
I think that's what happens after the date. What? Go all the way? Did she mean that in an intimate way between a man and a woman?
二人っきりの逃げられない状況に自分を追い込むんです。それなら恥ずかしいとか言ってる場合じゃありません。
That phrasing is not helping. You scared me. That's what you meant?
私、何か変なこと言いました？
No, I'm just perverted. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Akane-chan was an innocent girl.
デートって初めてで、どうすればいいかわかりませんけど、何もしないままじゃ前に進みませんから。
Akane-chan really was incredible. Her ability to face adversity without losing her nerve was impressive.
ちなみに先輩、朝ごはんはもう食べましたか？
Huh? Yeah, just something light.
まだお腹に余裕あります？
Well, I'm not Sylvie, but I can make room. As long as it's nothing heavy.
じゃあスイーツ食べに行きましょう。パンケーキの美味しいお店があって私ずっと行きたかったんです。
Is it okay for me to go there?
どうしてですか？
Won't the place be packed with nothing but girls? That would obviously be uncomfortable.
ここと一緒じゃないですか。
Touche. She was right.
それに女の子ばっかりじゃないです。その
Is there a cat? Hmm?
そこのお店カップルもたくさんいるそうですから。
Oh, are there?
はい、そうなんです。
Pairs of men and women went there to eat pancakes. I bet any onlookers would be convinced we were dating if they saw us.
甘いものがお嫌いでなければどうでしょう。
I had noticed something a while ago. Sure, why don't we go eat some pancakes? I was apparently a sucker for Akane-chan whenever she looked up at me like that. Those puppy dog eyes.
お待たせしました。
Half an hour later, Akane-chan showed up right on the dot when we agreed to meet. Yeah, shall we?
今日はよろしくお願いします。
She courteously bowed her head to me. This felt a little formal to me.
お、松ぼっくり発見。
No. Don't call us that. Is that seriously spreading around?
なんです松ぼっくりって。
オーロとアカネチンのコンビ名だって。松と栗で松ぼっくり。
ああ、なるほど。うまいこと言いますね。
Don't encourage her. She seriously went along with it?
なになに、二人でお出かけでもすんの？
はい、これから先輩とデートです。
Hey!
ほほう、それはそれは。
Her overt honesty could spell trouble for us. Hey, Reina, come here for a sec. I dragged Reina a short distance away from Akane-chan.
おデートの相手を一人にして他の子と内緒話は感心しませんな。
Never mind that. Listen, try not to spread this around just for laughs.
そんなことするわけないじゃん。
Yeah, seriously, she generally knows when to take things seriously. Sometimes. Huh? You've got this huge smile on your face, though. You were totally cackling like you were going to spread the news all over Loon. Or Line.
オーロが私をどんな風に見てるかは後で詳しく話し合うとして。
No. Looks like I put myself in the doghouse for no good reason.
恋愛沙汰でふざけるのはマナー違反っしょ。人の気持ちをもてあそぶようなこと、私はしないよ。
Yeah, Reina's cool.
アカネチン真剣じゃん。メイクも気合入ってて、恋する乙女オーラが溢れてる。でも、オーロからはそういうの感じない。つまり、アカネチンがオーロにアタックかけてる真っ最中。そんな感じっしょ？
More or less, that's pretty accurate, actually. You're pretty incredible. World's greatest detective.
ふふん。伊達に友達多くないぜ。
Who knew she was this insightful? I may have underestimated her ability to read the air.
アカネチンの気持ちにどう応えるかはオーロ次第だけどさ。中途半端なのだけはやめてあげなよ。
Yeah,
女子ってそういうのが一番来るからさ。
got it.
とりあえず、恋愛沙汰であることは裏が取れたね。事後報告、待ってるよ。
As long as you don't want it in writing. I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. She was totally screwing with me.
アカネチン、ちょいとこっちに来んさい。
はい、何でしょうか。
This time I was the one who was left behind. They kept peeking over at me for some reason, too. Reina's still grinning. Akane-chan's face was beet red. I bet she was putting some strange ideas into her head. Reina had seen tons of my embarrassing moments to date, too. Like my porn, eroge, and erotic goods. I'd die if she told anything about the tank. Oh, God. She'd better not be telling Akane-chan to dye her hair black because it would turn me on or anything. But it would.
お待たせ
お待たせしました。
Reina, what did you tell her?
乙女の秘密。
Yeah, I was so curious.
じゃ、そういうことで、楽しんできてね。
先輩
You moved really fast. What?
私精一杯頑張りますから。
What did she tell you?
こっちです。ですね、もう少し先にあるお店が有名なんですよ。
Listen, Akane-chan. You're not forcing yourself, are you? Akane-chan made a major push forward, likely thinking this is what you're supposed to do on a date, and was holding my hand. You're so nervous, you're practically frozen solid.
大丈夫です。手をつなぐくらいならヘチャピーマンですよ。
She was stammering and coming up with hard-to-understand words on top of it. Well, if you say so. I was pretty nervous at the start myself, too.
はい、これくらい余裕ですよ。余裕。
I don't believe you. Seeing her frozen stiff from nerves actually helped me calm down. I didn't know she was capable of being frozen.
先輩、なんだか余裕があります。
I do?
はい。私、そんなに格好悪いでしょうか。
No, but I might be. Lame? Why?
先輩、私見て笑ってます。
Whoops. I let it show on my face. The idea that you're lame hasn't crossed my mind once. I couldn't help but smile, and it's because of you that I don't feel nearly as nervous as I thought I would.
私のおかげですか？
Seeing someone freak out more than you is surprisingly calming.
やっぱり格好悪いじゃないですか。
Aw. No, I think you're incredible. You can do something I never could.
先輩ができないことですか？
Right. For example, like how you asked me out on this date today.
勢いで押し切れないかなって思いまして。
A little. I was pushed into it.
改めて先輩からそう言われるとものすごく恥ずかしいです。
She nestled in close. This was more embarrassing if you asked me.
今さら聞くのもおかしいですけど、ご迷惑じゃなかったですか？
Hmm? Why?
先輩優しいですから、私に合わせて OK してくれたのかなって。
It's nothing like that.
本当ですか？
I wouldn't go on a date with a girl I didn't care about whatsoever.
それって。
I had taken the smallest step closer to Akane-chan. Though I hadn't been direct, I assumed she understood what I was getting at. Let's take it easy, just like we usually do.
はい、そうしますね。
That must have made her happy, as she snuggled up to me once again. Ah. This time it was my turn to be nervous. A softness and warmth I'd never before experienced made my heart race.
実はですね、先輩とデートできたらなってずっと考えてまして。
Really?
お恥ずかしい話なんですけど、その理想のデートみたいな感じで毎日考えてました。自分 分でもどうなのかなって思うんですけど、ついつい妄想が爆発してしまいまして。
Huh.
考えるのが止まらないんですよ。先輩、笑ってくれるかな、喜んでくれたらいいなってずっと考えちゃって。
I felt immensely loved. A girl this wonderful had confessed her feelings to me?
それで、こうすると男の子は喜んでくれるって友達から聞いたので、頑張ってみたんですけど。
Now I got it. That's why she had gotten so close.
いかがなものでしょうか。
Huh?
先輩は私がこうするの喜んでくれてますでしょうか。
She squeezed my hand tightly. Well, She looked up at me anxiously again. Maybe she knew I was weak to this gaze of hers? I am happy.
本当ですか。
I wouldn't lie. As a man, it made me happy to have that cute girl snuggling up to me. But wouldn't onlookers just think I was some sort of pervert? I'd feel that way too if I saw this.
よかったです。
Damn it, she was so cute. I loved seeing how happy Akane-chan was. It was a strange sense of elation, a mixture of nervousness and joy.
先輩の周りにはすごい人ばかりですから。
Huh?
お姫様に騎士様、それからレイナ先輩も皆さん私よりも魅力的な女性だと思うんです。ですから私もこれくらい頑張らないと
Aw,
先輩に自分をアピールできません。
she's so sweet. You know, Akane-chan,
はい。
it's not good to talk about yourself that way. You've got plenty of attractive qualities. Shouldn't you treasure those attributes?
私だけの魅力ですか。
Didn't look like it was hitting home for her at all. Like how spirited you are, and how you never put up walls between yourself and others.
それって魅力になるんでしょうか。
I think they do. That's your appeal. Something not just anyone could do. I genuinely believe that's what's amazing about you.
ありがとうございます。
She was getting shy all over again, and the earlier tension came rushing over us. Anyway, why don't we take a walk and settle our nerves a little?
パンケーキはその後ってことですか。
Let's just wander around and try whatever catches our eye. That should make it clearer as to what mutually interested us. I secretly looked up ways to have fun on dates earlier, and that was what was written online.
はい、わかりました。それではまず先輩のお好きなところに。
Nah, we can start with you.
そんな申し訳ないです。先輩が行きたいって思うところに行きましょう。
No, let's start with you. No, we'll start with... I think that was gonna be it. After a bunch of bickering back and forth, we went the commoner route and ended up window shopping.
見てください先輩。
What?
おっきなワンちゃんがお散歩してます。
An older lady was out with her considerably large dog, and the guy beside her was probably her boyfriend.
いいなあ、かわいいなあ。
Akane-chan, you like dogs?
私、ワンちゃんと暮らすのが夢なんです。
That does not surprise me. Wow, is it? Yeah, that was yet another adorable dream she had.
餌ちょうだい、遊ぼうよってご主人様に尻尾振って甘えてくるんですよ。ほら、あの子も飼い主さんに撫でられて甘えてます。すっごく可愛いじゃないですか。
Is this where we start petting her? Why not go and pet it?
いいんでしょうか。
I think it'd be fine as long as you ask. We walked over to the dog walking couple. Sorry to bother you like this. Would you mind if we pet your dog?
いいですよ。
Yes. Go ahead, Akane-chan.
失礼します。
As soon as Akane-chan gave her a gentle pat, the massive dog squinted her eyes happily.
おとなしくてお利口さんです。
I want to see the dog.
ありがとう。犬好きなの？
この子はなんてお名前なんですか？
ショコラっていうの女の子なのよ。
I want to see chocolate.
ショコラちゃんですか？かわいいお名前です。
Akane-chan gently yet affectionately pet the canine. I could feel my expression softening as I watched.
ショコラ、いい子いい子。ショコラが喜んでますよ、先輩。
Yeah, she's wagging her tail like crazy.
かわいいな。もふもふしてて気持ちいい。
Chocolat sat down and stared fixedly at Akane-chan, almost like she was demanding for more attention.
可愛がってもらって嬉しいね、ショコラ。
じゃあもう少しだけ。よーしよーし。いい子だね。
可愛い彼女さんね。
Huh? Yes.
まだ付き合い始めたばかりなの？
We're not there yet.
あら、そうなの？
The older lady looked positively shocked.
早く君が男らしいところ見せてあげなきゃ。可愛い子はすぐに取られちゃうわよ。
No pressure. I will.
ごめんなさいね。おせっかいだったかしら。
No, not at all. Akane-chan was cute. I felt the same. Why was I hesitating to respond to her feelings then?
お姉さん、ありがとうございました。
あら、もういいの？
はい。お二人のデートの邪魔をしてしまうのも申し訳ないので。
ありがとう。ショコラ行こう。
The dog stood straight up and followed after her master. Seriously clever.
ですね。私もあんな子を飼いたいです。
Maybe I'll turn out to be a dog person myself.
いいですね。なりましょう。先輩も犬派になって私と一緒にもふりましょう。
All of the tension from earlier vanished without a trace, and our hands naturally joined together.
へへ、お腹いっぱいです。
I got carried away and overate. The sweets had left my mouth and stomach a total mess.
美味しかったですね、先輩。
I couldn't really tell how that last one tasted, to be honest.
そうですか？ティラミスとバニラアイスが最高に相性いいなって思ったんですけど。
They often said that hunger was the best spice. Also, men apparently didn't have a second stomach for sweets. Akane-chan, I'm impressed you don't gain weight after eating so much.
ああ、ダメですよ、先輩。女の子に体重の話はデリカシーに欠けると思います。
Very true. No, I think anyone would be curious. We ate it with fresh cream, fruit, ice cream, then moved on to a chocolatey sweet combination. Oh, that's a lot of sugar. Finally, we had a double whammy of butter and maple syrup. Okay. Don't you worry about it since you're an athlete?
私、食べてもあまり太らない体質みたいでして、虫歯に気をつけるくらいですね。
Don't forget to floss. Seriously? I guess that made sense. She must have had a ridiculously high metabolism.
それじゃあ先輩、カロリー消費に今から軽く運動なんてどうです？
What qualifies as light exercise? Exercise?
最近オープンした室内アミューズメント施設があるんですよ。
Oh, those are really popular, aren't they?
スポーツは外せないかなって思いまして。
I see. That was so like Akane-chan. I don't mind going, but I'd like to start off with something light to help me digest all that first. I was going to have an awful stomachache if I jumped right into hardcore exercises.
ですね。では軽くウォーミングアップといきましょう。さあ先輩、勝負です。
Sure, bring it on. Our game of choice was bowling. I had to get away with only a minor burden on my body and stomach this way. Also, who doesn't love bowling?
いきますよー。てりゃー。あれれ。
The ball she so spiritedly threw curved to the right and tumbled into the gutter. You still have another throw.
そっか。よーし、今度こそ。いきます。とりゃー。あれ。今度は逆。
I knew it. Her second throw plopped straight into the left-hand gutter. Akane-chan seemed bad at meeting in the middle. 0 on the first frame. That sucks.
おかしいですね。
I'll set an example for you.
おお、自信満々ですね。
I bet I'd blow it. I hadn't played a ton, but rolling the ball straight and knocking down pins was no sweat. Oh yeah! Huh?
先輩もガターですね。
Where's that bravado now? I was sure I threw it straight too.
もう一回ですよ、先輩。
Damn it, I'll knock them all down this time for sure. This time, carefully, straight. Yeah. Yeah.
私と同じです。
Womp womp. Was there some mysterious gravitational force at work? The ball, which should have rolled straight, suddenly jerked into a curve. Yikes. Bowling was surprisingly deep.
これはなかなか低レベルな争いになる予感ですよ、先輩。
And a very low-level game. First, we've got to start by earning a single point. Akane-chan, roll it straight.
はい、お任せください。
Came off a little harsher than I meant, but that's fine.
やったー！またストライクです。
Oh no, she found her groove. We were currently on the 9th frame and had reached the turning point in our match. How did it turn out this way? I had a score of 43. Not only had I not scored a strike, I hadn't even managed a spare.
すごい！スコアがガンガン伸びてます。
Yeah, that sucks. As for Akane-chan, she had 157. She had gradually gotten the hang of it after the first gutter ball and started racking up an excellent score. What am I doing wrong? I was certain I had calculated and adjusted my spin with the ball's orientation, too.
先輩の番ですよ。頑張ってください。
Alright, this time I'll land a strike for sure. Maybe I was giving it too much thought. Time to clear my mind and aim for the center. My mind is completely blank. I know of nothing but bowling, bowling and breathing. Go! Yeah, why?
投げる瞬間に手首が曲がってるんでしょうか。
Damn. I can't get a good mental image when I throw the ball underhanded. Oh no. I wasn't showing Akane-chan my good side at all. Just once, I wanted to knock down all of those damned pins.
先輩、ファイトです。
Just you watch. I'll knock them all down this time. Yeah!
おー、いい感じです。
Yes, I got the perfect path. Now I just have to keep going straight. Oh, too much spin!
逆に器用なことしちゃいましたね。
Bowling was way too complicated.
大丈夫です。任せてください。先輩の仇は私が取ってみせます。
I think at this point it's just salt in the wound. Filled with enthusiasm, she got into the bowling position. Maybe it was my imagination, but her form was looking pretty fantastic at this point.
先輩の仇です。とりゃー！やったー！またまたストライク！
For real? Akane-chan had a real knack for this, didn't she?
最終フレームは3回も投げれるんですね。よーし、残り2回もストライク出しますよ
She's going for the turkey. Girl who hardly even knew the rules was doing foolishly well. Yeah, good luck.
頑張ります
It mattered more to me that she was having fun, and it made her initial nervousness almost seem unreal.
あと2回、ストライク出すぞてりゃーやっほーい絶好調です
No kidding. Are you aiming to be a pro bowler?
自分の才能が怖いです
Now she was getting cocky. I wanted to take her down a peg somehow. All right, let's give it another go. Right here, right now. I won't lose next time. Right here, right now.
いいですよ勝負です先輩
I lost again.
楽しかった
Damn. More losses than not, huh? We got so obsessed with the game, we lost track of time. We cycled through the usual activities: basketball, volleyball, soccer, and tabletop games like ping pong and billiards. Each and every one had proved to be a fun but heated matchup. I won't lose next time.
いつでも受けて立ちますよ
Game on. Before we knew it, it was nighttime. That just went to show how much fun I had with Akane-chan. Okay, it's probably time we headed back. I checked the exact time on my smartphone. Ugh, we might be in trouble if we don't hurry up. The sun would set on us if we walked back at an ordinary pace. That wouldn't be too great in a curfew sense.
先輩走りましょう走れば余裕で間に合います
But I didn't get any spares. Yeah, we would, but are you alright?
もちろんです私が陸上の選手だってこと忘れてませんか
Well, yeah, but your knee. You're so lively.
先輩はもう疲れちゃいました
Extremely. No way. I honestly was pretty worn out, but as her upperclassman and as a man, I wanted to show off right now. The thing that worried me was your injury. You're not fully healed yet, right?
本気で走るわけじゃありませんから大丈夫です
But weren't you just exercising until a little bit ago?
ですからクールダウンということで
Guess she had a stubborn side to her too. This was another piece of the Akane puzzle I had come to know for the first time today. Got it. Let's go easy, easily.
行きましょう
Akane-chan went at such a high pace that it really couldn't be called cooling down. I was confident that I could face off against an ordinary student with little to no issues. But my stamina was outclassed by someone who had actively dedicated their time to sports.
先輩ギブアップですか
Never give up. Never surrender. Quit messing around. There's lots more where this came from. I could compensate with willpower. Would my motivation hold out until we reached the dorm?
ファイトですよ先輩
Thanks. A bunch. Akane-chan was breathing heavily, but still had energy to spare. Impressive stamina.
それじゃあそこまで競争しましょう
Huh? Seriously?
マジです行きますよよーい
Fast! Her long hair fluttered about. I don't know what that was. Her long hair fluttered about as she vigorously accelerated in a single bound. Damn it! I won't lose! My competitive nature was set aflame. I kicked off from the ground and chased Akane-chan back.
やりますねさすがです
Don't underestimate me. This much is nothing. I mustered every ounce of strength I had, but it was only enough to barely keep up with her.
いいですよ。それじゃあ、もうちょっと。です。励ますよ。
Yeah. In contrast, Akane-chan still had plenty of reserves. It took so much effort to catch up, and she took a half-step lead.
すごいすごい。先輩、早いです。
Nah.
私、結構本気出してるのに。ついてこれるの、すごいですよ。
So you are running for real.
はい。楽しくって。
If she were really serious, she couldn't talk while she ran. I bet she wouldn't smile and turn around either. Sorry, Akane-chan. Please, slow down a little. I was having too rough a time to even think anymore. At this rate, I would collapse before I reached the dorm.
置いてっちゃいますよ。
Say that all you want, but I can't do this anymore.
それなら、こうしましょう。
Akane-chan grabbed my hand.
これなら、一緒に走れますよ。
Ah!
ゴールまで、一緒に、頑張りましょう。
She tugged me powerfully by the hand with an amused smile across her face. Her profile shone in the twilight, and it radiated a dazzling gold. Always comes back to the dazzling gold.
金色ラブリッチェ。
先輩、今日は、ありがとうございました。
Well, I'm glad you had a fun time, Akane, but I'm afraid we're going to have to call it here for this first episode. So this wasted no time whatsoever. I guess I'm not really all that surprised considering it's the side route, but she just launched right into it. But with her fiery personality, I'm not really surprised. And I think there are a lot of hints in the other routes. When you see her kind of interacting from the side, it's pretty clear that she has a crush on Ouro. And I'm actually really glad that she gets the opportunity to explore a relationship with him. I still kind of think it's a little odd that she's the side route for the first game, but I'm glad she at least gets a shot. Because she deserves it. She's fun, she's sweet, she's a nice person. She brings out a good side of Ouro. At least I think so. I do kind of wonder if it's going to get into any of the stuff, any of the more serious notes that we see in some of the other routes, like Ouro's past. It kind of dances around it, but it doesn't seem like we're really going to go in depth with it, which it probably doesn't have the time to explore it, so that makes some sense. But I also do kind of wonder, they were talking a lot about the issue with her knees, so I'm wondering if that's going to be the conflict. I feel like most side routes don't tend to have a huge conflict, so maybe that's a kind of a middling thing. I don't know. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we get further into our route. I don't imagine there are going to be a ton of these, to be honest. I mean, this is a pretty short route, so there may be 2-3 episodes. We'll find out. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.